Great day, parents and scholars. We're continuing in our unit of multiplication and division, and area and perimeters also in this unit. So tonight, for homework, we're going to have a mixture of multiplication, division, as well as area and perimeter. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with 837 times 7, and I'm going to demonstrate 3 of the ways in which they are responsible of knowing how to multiply. Okay, so the first way, or one of the ways, not the first, is 837 times 7. This will look very familiar to parents because this is how we were taught straight out the gate. Okay, so here's here's standard. Now we're going to do area, so I'm going to move over here and do my area box. And we have 7, and we have 837, and that's 3 digits, so we're going to do 3 boxes. So it's 1 box, I'm going to do 2 lines, and that'll give me my 3 boxes. Okay? And then we also have distributive property, which is very important for us to see. So we have 8 times, where we have times, plus, and I'm going to do 3 of these because there are 3 digits here that we're responsible for. So I should have 3 sets of parentheses. Okay? And, of course, without a doubt, our multiples. Okay? So we have our multiples of 7. And so let's do distributive property first here. So we know the first number that we're going to have in each one is the 7. That's what we're multiplying by. So I'm going to put 7 here, here, and here. And we're going to do the expanded form of 837. So we're going to have 830 here and 7 here. Okay? And I'm also going to do the area and the distributive kind of together, and you'll see why in just a minute. So we're multiplying by 7. We're going to do 837 into expanded form. So we have 800 plus 30 plus 7. Okay, now we're going to multiply. We're going to go down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's 56. How many zeros? 2 zeros. Drops right in the box. Okay, we're going to do here. 7 times 8 is 56. 2 zeros. Drop straight down in the box. Okay, now we have 7 times 3. Let's go down 3. 1, 2, 3. That gives me 21. How many zeros? That 1 zero drops down. Plus here we have 7 times 3. 21. How many zeros? Drop that down. Next, 7 times 7. So we're going down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 49. Any zeros? No. There's no zeros here. 7 times 7. 49. And now you see why we did those simultaneously, because it's basically the same thing. However, they must know both because they are definitely exposed to on their benchmarks and as well as their unit test on the distributive property as well as the area model. Okay? And so here we're going to do, let me get another code. This is getting washed out looking. We're going to do the 5,600 or 5,600. Our 210 and 49. Let's add it. We have 9, 5, 8, 5. So our answer is 5,859. Let me also come over to the standard algorithm. I think for the most part we're getting the standard algorithm. I think where our hiccup is when we have to put a plus whatever at the top. And we're indecisive of what to do with that. So watch very closely. We have 7 times 7. So I will go down on my multiples of 7 and I'll stop here on 49. So my 9 goes here. We have this part plus 4. Now pay close attention. This is where some confusion is coming in. You're going to multiply before you add anything. That plus 4 is just reminding you to add me, but after you multiply. Okay? So 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 4. So I'm holding 21 in my hand. I'm adding 4 on. That will give me 25. So 5 goes here. Plus 2. What am I going to do first? Right. Multiply. 8 times 7. If I go down 8, that puts me at 56. Hold 56 in my hand. Add on 2. That gives me 58. 5,859. And that's how I know I'm correct. Okay? Now, parents, watch this, because I've seen this in small group today. A lot of students, they will have done the area model and distributed model, and guess what they're going to do? And I say, absolutely not. This is not correct. They'll say, oh, it's the same answer, but guess what? There's no way you can do this if you to put +4 up here and +2. I have to see all of the work. In other words, this helps you check. Once you do all three models and you're getting different answers, that lets you know you did something wrong. This is a way of checking yourself so you know it's right. You will know it's right when you hand it in to me. Okay? Now, let's dive into a Division 1. Let's do 518 divided by 7. Okay? So we have 7 here. We're dividing by, and our dividend is 5. I'm putting that 1 in the middle and 8 here. Make sure they have plenty of room so they see what they're doing. Everything's not squished up. Okay? So the first thing you're going to say is, I cannot pass 5. So then I go over to my multiples. Uh-oh, there's a 7 there. It's already past 5. So what do I do? Automatic 0. That means I wasn't able to use the multiples at all. I wasn't able to go down not even one spot. So I did 0. I must use that 5. So now it partners up with that 1, and now it is 51. Okay? Now I go to my multiples. I cannot pass 51. I have to get as close as possible without going over. The closest I can get is 49. Okay? Now, how many did I go down? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 goes up top. Is the 51 in the number with the dot the same number? No, it is not. Therefore, we must subtract it. Put 49 in your head. Count up to 51. 49, 50, 51. So that leaves me with 2. Then I draw my arrow. Now we have 28. Okay? Now, you start over. Same thing again. I cannot pass 28. Where can I stop? I can stop exactly on 28. Well, how many did I go down? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is the 28 and the number with the dot the same number? Absolutely. So we have our answer. But we must check. That is, the checking part is also part of the problem. It cannot be left out. It cannot. So I'm going to take my quotient, which is my answer, and it's 74 times 7. Now, I do standard because that's my go-to, okay? But if your child's strength is distributed properly, do that. If it's the area model, do that. So in fact, I want to do the distributed property, okay? So this is 2 digits, so I only need 2. Set of parentheses. Okay, what am I dividing by? That 7. So that's going to go first in each parenthesis. Now the expanded form for 74. That's 70. And this is 4. Okay, use your multiples if you need to. I will go down 7. That'll put me at 49. Bring that 0 down plus. Go down 4. That'll put me at 28. Any zeros? No. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I have 490. And 28. 8. That's 11. 518. Now, we started with 518, so that lets you know that your answer of 74 is correct. Because I got the number in the box. I got the dividend. Okay? So that's some revisiting we're going to do. We're also going to reach back and continue again with area and perimeter. Okay? So perimeter is you add up all the sides. It's length plus width, or side plus side plus side plus side. And so let's put that here. Side plus side plus side plus side. Or, I would put or, perimeter equals length plus width, and area equals length times width. I think we're pretty firm on area. Perimeter is what we're having to kind of revisit some from previous year. Okay? So I have a shape here, a rectangle, and I'm going to put 5 here, and I'm going to put 11 here. Okay, and we've already talked about the attributes and the characteristics of a rectangle, and we know that opposite sides are congruent. So if the top is 11 on a rectangle, the bottom has to be 11. That means the same or exact. If this side is 5, that means this side has to be 5. So if I'm looking for the perimeter, that means I'm adding the length and the width, or as it says, side by side by side by side. So I would do 11 times 2, that's just because we're doing our multiplication, and I'm going to do 5 times 2 because it's 2 5s. And this will give me 22, and this will give me 10. And now I'm going to add those two together to see what it is all the way around. So I have 22 and 10, and that gives me 32. Okay, so P equals 32. And for area is length times width, so it's the long side, which is 11, times the short side, 5. And we know 11 times 5 is 55, and we know area goes inside of a rectangle. Okay? And this is what we have. This is what the homework will look like on tonight. Okay? Have a great day.